Fresh off the first victory of the season, the Sault College Cougars look to keep their winning ways going. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Sault College Cougars Volleyball. My name is Mike Armitage, and I'll have the play-by-play for today's match between the Sault College Cougars and the visiting Sheridan College Bruins. Today, we'll go down to court level for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem. Today is Seniors Day for the Sault College Cougars as they will say goodbye to their graduating players. And head coach Becky Grisdale of the Sault College Cougars will introduce the graduating players. The first graduating player from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, number 12, Haley DeVoe. And the second graduating player, also from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, number 9, Juliette Lamour. Third graduating player from the Sault College Cougars. Also from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Number 3, Taryn Greco, multi-sport athlete, and she has run the gauntlet of her years of eligibility at the OCAA level. So all 3 graduating players of the Sault College Cougars are all local products, raised and trained here in the Steel City. Sault College Cougars photographer Bob Davies taking pictures. So congratulations to Taryn, Haley, and Juliet from everyone here at the Sault College Cougars athletic department, and good luck in everything that you may endure in the future. Starting lineup for the Sheridan College Bruins. Number 1, Rowan Agar. Number 3, Heidi Firth. Number 6, Emily Miller. Number 7, Kayla St. Germain. Number 11, Abigail Ellis. Number 16, Kira Van Dunn. Number 18, Julia Bakes. And the number 19, Isabel Roberge. And now for your Sault College Cougars. Starting as number 3, Taryn Greco. Number 4, Darby Sewell. Number 6, Avery Baxter. Number 7, Peyton Baker. Number 8, Alara Sheehan. Number 13, Addie Tremblay. And from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, number 16, Liz Gavey. Sault College coming into today's game, playing 12 games, 1 win and 11 losses. And they're on a 1-match consecutive winning streak, with Sheridan coming in playing 14 matches, winning 1 and losing 13. Sault College wearing white, Sheridan wearing dark blue. Sault College on the right, Sheridan on the left, as the officials check the lineups. Sault College Cougars will start to serve. Will be number 7, Peyton Baker. Right off the bat, Sault College takes a 1-0 lead. Peyton Baker will serve again for the Sault College Cougars. Get up in the air. Hammer down, and that's going to be long. And Sault College getting it quickly out to a 2-0 lead.
Really good start for this team. You know, they've put all year, so hopefully this is one of their better games.
Hayden Baker serving for the Sault College Cougars. St. Germain over the net. And Sault College couldn't quite find the ball. And the score, Sault College 2 and Sheridan 1. Rowan Agar serving for Sheridan. Baker to Greco over the net. St. Germain over the net and found the floor. And we're all tied up at 2 just like that. That didn't take long for Sheridan to come back. Rowan Agar serving for Sheridan. Sheehan. And they couldn't decide on who was going to take the ball. And Sheridan is up to a 3-2 lead. Rowan Agar serving for Sheridan. Sewell, Baker, Baxter over and good placement there by the Cougars. And just like that, we're all tied up at 3. Darby Sewell serving for Sault College. And that went off the hand of Kira Van Dunn. And Sault College up 4-3. Darby Sewell serving for the Cougars. Dugout. And that's sent over the net. Baker. Tipped over by Gavey. What a nice play that was by this Gavey.
Oh, yeah. All year for her. She's been amazing for the Cougars this season.
Darby Sewell serving for the Sault College Cougars. Up in the air, and that's Bakes. Far side. Hammered down by Abigail Ellis. And that was in. Isabel Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Sault College 6 and Sheridan 3. Sheeran. Baker. Gavey rips it down off the left hand of Rowan Agar. And the serve comes back to the Sault College Cougars. Number 6, Avery Baxter will serve for Sault College. And that was a bit of a miss hit. Sault College 6, Sheridan 5. Julia Bakes will serve for the visiting Bruins. Nice play over the net, but it lands out. And we're all tied up at 6. Pretty even both ways so far.
Oh, yeah, considering both teams have similar records and skill gap, so it's expected.
Julia Bakes over the net. Sheehan up in the air. Baker. Greco. And that went off the hand of Julia Bakes. And the Sault College Cougars are up by a score of 7-6. Taryn Greco serving for the Cougars. Up in the air. Van Dunn. Roberge and Greco. Baker. Hammered down there by number 13, and that's local product Addie Tremblay. And the Cougars are up 8-6. Taryn Greco serving for the Sault College Cougars. That might sail long, and that one caught some air and went long. Sault College 8, Sheridan 7. Abigail Ellis will serve for the Sheridan Bruins. Sewell to Baker. Back. Hammered down by Tremblay, and they're going to call that 4 hits. And we're all tied up at 8. Dead even so far here in set number 1. Abigail Ellis will serve for Sheridan. Over the net, Sewell digs it up to Baker. Hammered down by Gavey. Baker to Sheehan. Gavey again. And that was blocked. And it went out. And the Cougars are up by a score of 9-8. Local product, Liz Gavey will serve for Sault College. Baker hammers it down. St. Germain. And that was hit over the net and saved by Gavey. Sewell fires that one off the net. And Sewell got most of that one, but it went into the net.
Almost there, just a little bit more.
And like you mentioned earlier, equal records, equal score, 9-9. Emily Miller will serve for the Sheridan Bruins. Sheehan, Baker, Sewell hammers it down. It's in right along the baseline. And the Cougars are up 10-9. Number 13, Addie Tremblay will serve for Sault College. And bumped up. That's St. Germain over the net, and that went off the hand of number 16, Liz Gavey, and out of play. Number 7, Kayla St. Germain will serve for Sheridan. Gavey. Sheehan trying to save the ball, and she couldn't save it as Gavey missed it that one. And the Bruins get their first lead of today's game, 11-10. St. Germain serving for Sheridan. And they let it go, and it's out. Barely out. Good eyes.
It's really good anticipation of letting the ball go out and not touching it.
Fantastic eyes there by the Cougars. And we're all tied up at 11. Peyton Baker will serve for Sault College. Bumped up. Tipped over and saved. They're going to call that a double hit on number 18, Julia Bakes. And the Cougars are up 12-11. Peyton Baker will serve for the Sault College Cougars. And now serve into the net. And the Bruins have tied it up at 12s. Rowan Agar will get her second opportunity to serve for the Bruins. Sheehan, Baker, and over by Greco. St. Germain, saved by Sheehan, tipped over and over the outstretched arm of number 7, Peyton Baker. And the Bruins are back out to the lead.
It's a really even game, but it's neck and neck. One goes up, other one comes back.
Rowan Agar serving for Sheridan. And that goes into the net. And the Cougars have tied it up at 13. Number 4, Darby Sewell will serve for Sault College. Saved by Van Dunn. Over by Hagar. Sewell. Baker. Greco hammers it down. And that went off St. Germain. And over. And that's going to be hit long. And the Sault College Cougars are up 14-13. Darby Sewell serving for the Sault College Cougars. Upped up by Roberge. Hit down by Ellis. Baker, Gavey, and it goes over. And they're going to hit the floor. And the Cougars are up by 2, 15-13. Darby Sewell serving for the Sault College Cougars. That's going to be long. And the Cougars are up by 1 here in set number 1. We'll play the best 3 sets out of 5 to win the match. Isabel Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Sewell, and she hit that one the wrong way and out of bounds, and we're all tied up.
Yeah, that was a rare mistake by Darby Sewell, but we'll get it back.
And like you said, Jaden, we're pretty even. 1 point here, 1 point there. Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Sewell. Baker. Baxter. And they're going to call that a lift. And the Bruins are back up by 1. Roberge will serve for the visiting Bruins. Sewell. Baker. Gavey, and she missed hit that one as she tried to tap it over the net. Didn't make it. Bruins 17, Cougars 15. Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Sewell. Sheehan. Gavey. Blocked. Sheehan. Baker. Cross to Greco. Saved by Miller. Back over the net. Baker to Sheehan. Greco hammers it down off a hand. St. Germain to Roberge. Hammered down, and that's going to be someone on the net. They're going to call Sault College being on the net. I didn't notice that. And Sault College have called their timeout. And Jaden, right from the start, back and forth, and now the Bruins have their biggest lead of the match, up 18-15.
I know on our team that lead won't last long, probably, but I got faith in us and we'll pull this one off.
And you're right, Jaden, the way things are going, the Cougars will come back and try and win set number 1. We're live from the Health and Wellness Center in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Sault College Cougars hosting the visiting Sheridan College Bruins in match number 1. They'll go at it again tomorrow afternoon at 12 p.m. noon. Isabel Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Sheehan, Baker, Greco, saved by Rhaegar to Miller. Over the net. Baker, Greco over. Rhaegar up to St. Germain. And hit down and saved by Sewell. Baker, Gavey, hit that off the hand. And they, Sheridan couldn't find the handle. And the Cougars are up. Sorry, Cougars are trailing by 2. Number 6, Avery Baxter will serve for the Sault College Cougars. Gavey, Baker, Tremblay gets it over. And that's Van Dunn. Far side, hammered down there by Abigail Ellis, but blocked by number 3, Taryn Greco. Cougars fighting back, only down by 1. Avery Baxter serving for the Sault College Cougars. Dug out by Agar. Down by St. Germain. Baker. Tremblay! And that falls on the Sheridan side. And you called it, Jaden. Fought back. It's a tie game, 18-18 with Peyton Baker. Sorry, with Avery Baxter serving for Sault College. Dug out by Ellis. Hammer down there, and that went off a hand. And of the Sault College Cougar player, and the serve will come back to the Bruins, up by a score of 19-18. Julia Bakes will serve. Shin, Baker, Greco couldn't get it over the net. And the Bruins are up by a score of 20-18. Julia Bakes will serve for Sheridan. Sewell, Baker, Gavey hits it hard. Agar, Gavey saves it, and Sheehan saved it as well. But the Cougars couldn't find the ball. And the Bruins are up 21-18. Julia Bakes will serve for Sheridan. And the first substitution, Addie Chalmley coming out, and Elena Ray Marolt will come in for the Cougars. Sewell, Baker, Gavey, and what a play that was by Gavey to find an open spot. And the Bruins are up by a score of 21-19. Number 3, Taryn Greco serving for the Sioux College Cougars. St. Germain, the far side, hit down there and saved by Sheehan. And there's a double hit by Marolt, as there was nobody around to help. So Marolt had to hit it twice. Bruins up 22-19. Abigail Ellis will serve for Sheridan. Gavey to Baker. Gavey hits it hard. And she found an open court. And the Cougars have some life yet.
Just like I said, back in the game, down 2 only, but we'll make it up.
Bruins 22, Sioux College 20. Liz Gavey will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Agar up to St. Germain. Gavey, Baker, Greco over the net, and the Sioux College Cougars have cut the deficit to 1. And the Sheridan College Bruins have called a timeout. And Jaden, just when we thought the Bruins were going to run away and win the first set of the match, the Cougars fighting back down only by 1.
Yeah, started off down 3, now only down by 1. Getting close to that mark, and they're going to go and fight it.
The way it's been so close so far, we might be in for a 5-set marathon here tonight at the Health and Wellness Center. Hopefully nobody has anywhere to go. We could be here for a while. Elena Ray Marolt, the Sudbury, Ontario girl, has entered the game for the Sioux College Cougars. She wears number 11. Liz Gavey will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. The officials over at the timekeeper's bench looking at something. Ready to go here. Liz Gavey has the ball, and she will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. And that's Heidi Firth to St. Germain. Agar, and she hit it out. We're all tied up. 22s are wild. Liz Gavey will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Dug out by Agar to St. Germain. Hit over and saved by Sheehan. Tipped over by number 7, and that's Peyton Baker. And that found the line. Cougars are up 23-22. Sets are played to the first team to get to 25 points. You have to win by 2. Number 8 is in for the Sheridan College Bruins. Liz Gavey will serve for the Cougars. Hit up by Firth. Hammered down and blocked, and it's in. What a play that was by Baker again at the net. Baker and Marolt combining for that block. And the Cougars are on the brink of winning set number 1.
That was a fast one, back up by 2 just like that. No one needs that close on, take the first set. We should be good.
And the first set, it's always nice to play while in the lead rather than trying to catch from behind. Hemina, number 8, is in for the Sheridan College Bruins. And I'm sure that she's had her name pronounced several different ways. So we'll do our best to try and get it as close as we can. Number 16, Liz Gavey, will serve for the Sault College Cougars. Set point here in set number 1. First to St. Germain, over. Sheehan to Gavey. Baker, over. Saved by Firth. St. Germain. Hit down, blocked, and it's going to be saved by Hemina. Baker. Sewell, blocked. What a play that was by Sheehan. And Barrault gets it over the net. St. Germain on the far side. Hemina. Blocked. Oh, and it fell out. What a rally that was. And the Bruins still have life. Down 24-23. Number 6, Emily Miller, will serve for Sheridan. And that will not make the Sheridan coach very happy, as that serve went into the net. And the Sault College Cougars win set number 1 by a score of 25-23. And Jaden, good effort by the Sault College Cougars to keep plugging away as it went back and forth the whole set, and they came out, and now they're up by 1 and need to win only 2 more sets rather than 3.
It was a tough battle in the first set, going down by 3 and coming back. Back and forward. It's about pretty frustrating, but what a way to come out on top in the first set and take the win.
And it's seniors night here as the Sault College Cougars say goodbye to 3 players, and what a way that would be with a victory here this weekend. I just heard on the PA system in the Sault College out-of-town scoreboard, Sault College Cougars women's hockey team are up by a score of 4-0 after the first period as they are in Illinois. So the teams have switch ends. Sault College on the left and Sheridan on the right. Sault College Cougars have been awfully close to winning matches all season long, but just haven't been able to get over that hump. Last weekend, they were over the hump as they have their first victory of the year, and they're looking for their second at home this weekend versus Sheridan College. Buzzer goes! And number 16, Kara Van Dunn, comes into the game for Emily Miller. Kayla St. Germain will start set number 2 for the visiting Sheridan Bruins. And Sheehan failed to dig that one off the floor. And quickly the Bruins are up by 1. Kayla St. Germain will serve for Sheridan. Sewell, Baker, Sewell rips it off the hand of Hamina. Halsey. And we're tied at 1. Darby Sewell will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Dug up by Firth. Over by number 6, Avery Baxter. And the Sioux College Cougars are up 2-1. Darby Sewell will serve for the Cougars. That was not her best effort as it went into the net. And we're tied up at 2. Himina Halversey will serve for Sheridan. Sheehan, Baker, Baxter, and it's bumped up. Baker to Gavey, blocked down. And they're calling a double hit on the Sioux College Cougars. Those hits look pretty good, but it was called a double hit, and the Bruins are up 3-2. Himina Halversey will serve. That is let go by Gavey, and the ball lands out, and we're all tied up at 3. Avery Baxter will serve for the home team. That was long. And the Bruins are up by a score of 4-3. Isabelle Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Sheehan to Baker. Greco gets it over the net. And it finds the floor, and the Cougars have tied it at 4. Greco will serve for the Cougars. Bumped up, and Firth, and St. Germain got crossed up. And that's good news for the Cougars as they win the point and are up 5-4. Greco will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Dug up by Himina. St. Germain hammered down there by number 18, Julia Biggs. But that was out. Sioux College 6, Sheridan 4. Taryn Greco serving for the Cougars. Firth to St. Germain. On the far side, that's Bakes. Got it over the net. Baker. Gavey pounds it down, saved by Sheehan. Baker. Put over by Greco. And it certainly looked like Greco was under the net as both her feet were over the line. But undetected by the officials. And the Sioux College Cougars are up by a score of 7-4. And Jaden, I'm not sure of that exact ruling, but Taryn Greco's feet were under the net and over the line, both of them.
It looks so, but I'm not sure they caught it. So I guess we'll let it slide.
I guess it's only an infraction if they call it. Just like hooking in hockey or tripping. It's only a penalty if they call it. Sioux College 7 and the Sheridan College Bruins 4. Good start for the Cougars in set number 2. Becky Grisdale talking it over with Avery Baxter, who's had a good game so far for the coach of the Cougars. Number 3, Taryn Greco will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. she hammered it hard, but into the net. Sioux College 8. And Sheridan 4. Taryn Greco serving for the Sioux College Cougars. Dugout by Banks. Put over. And Baker. Gavey hits it hard. And they're going to call that one out. And just wide. And the service will come back to Sheridan, number 18, Julia Bakes. Well served. Sheehan. Oh, and she misjudged that one. And that might have dipped at the last second. And Sheehan couldn't get under it. Sioux College 6 and Sheridan. Sioux College 8 and Sheridan 6. Bakes serving. Sheehan to Baker. Oh, and she fooled everybody. As Baker was looking one way and hit the ball the other way. Sioux College 9 and Sheridan 6. Gavey, well served for the Sioux College Cougars. Dug out by Jimena to St. Germain. Ellis got it over the net, but it's out. And the Cougars are up by a score of 10-6. Gavey will serve for the Cougars. Ellis to St. Germain, over, saved by Greco to Baker. Far side, Gavey hits it hard, but it didn't make it over the net. And the Sioux College Cougars are up by a score of 10-7. Abigail Ellis will serve for Sheridan College. Substitution in. Julia Bakes is out. And Claire Hen Wang. Yeah. Abigail Ellis will serve for Sheridan. Dug out by Sewell. Baker. Sewell. Hard. Saved by Ellis. St. Germain gets it over the net. Tremblay to Baker. Sewell over. Saved by Ellis. St. Germain. Jimena was blocked. What a gorgeous block that was by Avery Baker. By Peyton Baker. Check that. My apologies. And the Cougars are up 11-7. Addie Tremblay serving for the Sioux College Cougars. Firth. Ellis. Jimena. And she didn't hit that one very well as she hit into the net. Sioux College 12 and Sheridan 7. Addie Tremblay will serve for Sioux College. And confusion on Sheridan's side as the ball fell within 3 players. And the Sheridan College Bruins have called a timeout. And Jaden, the biggest lead so far here tonight, Sioux College Cougars 13 and Sheridan 7.
They were really locked in from the first set there, but be too short of the last fight.
You got to play to 25 points, not 13. So don't give up until you've got that 25th point. Becky Grisdale happy with the play of her team so far. And you probably can't say the same for the coach of the Sheridan Bruins as he's giving some instructions to his team to try and get them back into the set. And the Sioux College Cougars are looking to increase their lead as they are up by 6 here in set number 2. Addie Tremblay will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. On Wong, up to St. Germain. Punched over by number 6, Emily Miller, and that found an open spot. And the Cougars are up 13-8. Emily Miller wears sweater number 6. She will serve for Sheridan. Just over the net, saved by Sheehan. St. Germain punched over by Robert Baker to Baxter, and she tapped it wide. Sioux College 13 and Sheridan 9. Emily Miller will serve for Sheridan College. Gavey, Greco, Sewell, over, up by Ellis. Hemina to Roberts and over the net. Sheehan, Baker, Sewell hammers it down, but on her own side of the net. She tried to spike that down, but didn't work. Sioux College 13 and Sheridan 10. Emily Miller will serve for Sheridan College. Sheehan, Baker, over, and there's an empty court. Nice play there by Peyton Baker, number 7 of the Cougars. Cougars 14, Bruins 10. Avery Baker. Peyton Baker will serve for the Cougars. Into the net. And my apologies, Peyton. That's the second time I've called you Avery. I will try and do better. Julia Bakes coming back in for Claire Han Wong. Number 7, Kayla St. Germain will serve for Sheridan College. Wrong! And they made the right decision there to let that ball sail along. Sioux College 15 and Sheridan 11. Darby Sewell will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Firth. That was hit up into the rafters here at the Health and Wellness Center. And it falls to the floor. Sioux College 16 and Sheridan 11. Darby Sewell serving for the Sioux College Cougars. Firth. St. Germain. Hemina. Greco punches it in the air. Baker. Sewell. Ellis. St. Germain. And that was hit long by Julia Bakes. Sioux College 17 and Sheridan 11. Darby Sewell will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Hemina. St. Germain. Hit down right to Baker. Greco. Sewell. And she pounded that down between Firth and Ellis. Sioux College 18 and Sheridan 11. Darby Sewell will serve for Sioux College. Ellis to St. Germain. Hemina. Saved by Sheehan. Baker. Gavey. Ellis with a gorgeous save. St. Germain. Roberts. And they're going to call somebody on the net. And that call was against Sheridan. Sioux College 19 and Sheridan 11. Darby Sewell serving for the Sioux College Cougars. Firth digging it up to Sheridan. There it is. And Baker with a nice save. Sheehan. Greco. Saved by St. Germain. Nice play by Firth. Baker. Sewell. Over. She hit that hard. What a save that was by Ellis. Baker. Gavey couldn't get it over the net. A nice run there by the Cougars as they're up 19-12. Hemina Hawasey serving for the Sheridan. Gavey punched it to a far corner, and sprawling were 2 Sheridan College Bruins. They couldn't get to the ball. Sioux College 20 and Sheridan 12. Number 6, Avery Baxter will serve for Sioux College. Hemina up in the air, St. Germain. Hammered down, saved by Baxter. Baker. Greco getting it over the net. Hemmon up in the air. Firth. Roberge. Up in the air. Baker. Randy Tremblay with a huge amount of power behind that one, but it was pushed right back into her face. Sault College 20 and Sheridan 13. Isabelle Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Just over Sheehan to Sewell. Gavey. Saved by Roberge. St. Germain. Ellis. And she found an empty court just to the right of Darby Sewell. Sault College 20 and the Bruins 14. Isabelle Roberge will serve for Sheridan College. Sheehan to Baker. Tremblay. Hemina. St. Germain. Over, saved by Greco. Sheehan. Greco, or Gavey. Tic-tac-toe. Looks like a ping pong ball. Baker. Gavey hit that long. And it was like Sheridan was playing ping pong out there. And they made a nice save. Sault College 20 and the Bruins 15. Isabelle Roberge serving for Sheridan. Sheehan. Baker. Gavey. Beautiful set of silky smooth hands on number 16, Liz Gavey. Number 3, Taryn Greco serving for the Sault College Cougars, up 21-15. Hemina. And that was Miller. Firth getting it over the net. Baker. Gavey. Howard Hemina up in the air. St. Germain. Ellis. Saved by Greco. Sheehan. And she hit it where nobody was. Sault College 21 and Sheridan College 16. Number 18, Julia Bakes serving. Sewell. Gavey. Greco getting it over the net. Hit down by Miller. And Sheehan couldn't play it. Number 12 will come in for the Cougars. And Liz Gavey will have a rest. Number 18, Julia Bakes will serve. Sewell. Baker. Hit down by Tremblay. Saved by Roberge. St. Germain. And there was a lot of directing the ball there. And that ball fell on the floor. Sault College 21, Sheridan 18. Bakes serving. Sewell. Baker. DeVoe. Saved by Tremblay. Firth. Ellis getting it up in the air. Saved by Sewell. Baker. DeVoe. Hemina. St. Germain. Hitting it over. Nice save by Greco. DeVoe with a spike into the net. And the Bruins are fighting back. And Jaden, just when you thought the lead was kind of safe, the Sault College Cougars are up only by 2.
Came from a 7-point lead to a 2, so I guess whatever that coach said to them last time, I really got to them and they locked in on this one.
It certainly helped, and Sault College is nursing a measly 2-point lead, and that can change in the blink of an eye. Number 18, Julia Bakes will serve for Sheridan. Sheehan, Baker, Greco, getting it over the net, St. Germain. Ellis hammers it off the hand of Peyton Baker. Sault College 21 and Sheridan 20. Julia Bakes will serve for Sheridan. Sewell, Baker. What a save that was by Dunn. And Saint Germain hits it to an open part of the court, and we're all tied up at 21. Julia Bakes will serve for Sheridan. Sewell, Baker, Tremblay rips the ball, but long. Bruins 22 and Sioux College 21. Julia Bakes will serve. DeVoe to Baker. Sewell gonna call. Somebody was on the net. How does that work? 4 hits, but the ball was on Sioux College side. They're gonna call 4 hits on Sioux College. Bruins 23, Sioux College 21. Julia Bakes will serve for Sheridan College. Juliette Lamour has entered the game for the Sioux College Cougars in place of Peyton Baker. Sheehan. Tremblay couldn't get it over the net. And the Bruins are at set point. And head coach Becky Grisdale has called a timeout in set number 2. And Jaden, Sheridan was down by 7. Now, just like that, they're up by 3 and looking at set point in set number 2. So like I said earlier, we could be here for a while, boys. Julia Bakes will serve for the set. Both Lamour sisters are in. Sophie Lamour as well is in for the Sioux College Cougars. Lamour to Lamour. Tremblay. And she found an open part of the court. And the Cougars still have life. Sheridan 24, Sioux College 22. Haley DeVoe, number 12, will serve for Sioux College. And that will not impress head coach Becky Grisdale at all. Down by 2 and serve the ball into the net to lose a set. So set number 2 goes to Sheridan College, 25-22. So we're all tied up at 1 set apiece. So we're going at least 4 sets here tonight. Just when we thought Sioux College had that one handily in their favor, the tides turned quickly. And Sheridan ended up winning the set by 3. So to begin set number 3, the teams will switch ends. Sheridan will be on the left, and Sioux College will be on the right. Ray Merle comes back onto the court for the Cougars, as does Geevy. Baker, Baxter, Greco, and the number 4, Darby Sewell, will start set number 3 for the Cougars. Auberge, Bakes, Ellis, Miller, St. Germain, and Hemina. Howersey will start for Sheridan. Miller goes out, and Firth comes in. Number 7, Peyton Baker will serve to start set number 3 for the Sault College Cougars. Firth to St. Germain. Bears. That was Bakes to Baker. Sewell hammers that down off the hand of Isabel Roberge. And the Cougars are up 1-0. Number 7, Peyton Baker will serve for the Sault College Cougars. Hemenag dug that up over by Ellis. They're going to call that double hit. Sault College Cougars 2, Sheridan 0. Peyton Baker will serve for the Sault College Cougars. Almost dug out by Firth as she couldn't get her hand under the ball. Sault College 3 and Sheridan no score. Peyton Baker serving for the Cougars. Dug out by Hemina to St. Germain. Ellis to Gavey. Baker. Greco saved by St. Germain. Firth. Hemina over. Saved by Sheehan. Baker. Greco. St. Germain to Firth. Hemina over. Saved by Gavey. Greco or Sewell to Hemina. Push down, and they're going to call that a double hit on number 18, Julia Bakes. Nice rally there by both teams. Sault College coming out on top and are up 4-0. Peyton Baker serving for the Cougars. Firth. Push down by number 6, Avery Baxter. On a nice heads-up play by number 6 in the front row. Sault College 5 and the Bruins no score. And Jaden, just like that, the Sault College Cougars are up 5-0, and that forces the coach of Sheridan to use a timeout.
Really strong start. Hopefully we can keep it up, all the way through the set and take set 3.
Maybe they learned of what happened the last set. They were up by 7 and ended up losing. So we'll see if they can keep it going here in set number 3. All tied up 1 set apiece. First set going to the Cougars. And the Bruins coming back in set number 2 to tie it up about 1 set apiece. Peyton Baker will serve for the Sault College Cougars. Ellis fakes over the net. Sheehan to Baker. Sewell rips that one, and that's going to be hit out. And Baker let that go. And the Sault College Cougars are up by a score of 6-0. Peyton Baker serving for the Sault College Cougars. Ellis, St. Germain. Hammer down, saved by Baker. Sheehan. Sewell hits it hard. And she finds the floor, and the Cougars are up 7-0. Peyton Baker serving for the Sioux College Cougars. Saved by Firth. Hammered down by Sioux. Oh, what a save that was by Firth. And they called some kind of an infraction. I didn't see what that one was on Sheridan. Shaylin Craig will come in for Sheridan. And Julia Bakes will go out. Peyton Baker serving for the Cougars. Up 8-0. That went into the net. Sioux College 8 and the Bruins 1. Hamina Howersey serving for Sheridan. Baker. Sewell hammered that one down hard but long. Sioux College 8, Sheridan 2. Hamina Howersey serving for Sheridan College. Sewell, Baker, Greco, and she knocked that one long. Sioux College 8, and the Bruins 3. Howersey serving for Sheridan College. Sewell, Baker, Greco, St. Germain, Howersey, Craig, Baker, hammered down there by Baxter. And Howersey couldn't handle that one, and the Sioux College Cougars get the serve back, up 9-3. Number 4, Darby Sewell will serve. Firth, St. Germain, Craig over, saved by Greco. Baker, Craig, Gavey finds the empty court, and the Cougars are up 10-3. Darby Sewell will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Ellis, St. Germain, pushed down by Baxter. Craig, over the net, Greco, Baker, Gavey, hits it hard and long. Sioux College 10 and Sheridan 4. Isabel Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Sewell, Baker, Baxter, and she found an open court. Sioux College 11 and Sheridan 4. Number 6, Avery Baxter will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Ellis to St. Germain, back to Ellis, hits it hard, but that was in. Sioux College 11 and the Bruins 5. Shaylin Craig now serving for Sheridan. It's going to be long, but Sewell played it. And that might have been the wrong decision as Sewell decided to play it. But you have to make a decision, either play it or not. Sioux College 11 and the Bruins 6. Craig serving for Sheridan. That was not a good serve at all, as that hit one of her players in the backside. Sioux College 12, Sheridan 6. Taryn Greco serving. Hamina miss-hit that one. Sioux College 13 and the Bruins 6. Taryn Greco will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Craig to St. Germain. Ellis blocked. Ellis again. Sewell to Baker. Gavey hammers it off a hand. Someone was on the net. I didn't see that one either, but guess somebody was on the net on the Sheridan side. Sioux College 14 and Sheridan 6. Taryn Greco will serve. Over the net, saved by Ellis. Ellis, get it over. No, she cannot get it over the net. And the Cougars are up by a score of 15-6. Taryn Greco, well served for the Sioux College Cougars. Craig, St. Germain. Hemina over. Sheehan. Baker. Nice save by Hemina. Save by Firth. Craig gets it over. Baker. Over by Sheehan. St. Germain. Far side Ellis. Saved by Sewell. Baker. Gavey. Firth. St. Germain. Sewell keeps it alive. Gavey gets it over. Firth. To St. Germain. To Ellis. Hammers that off the net. And that's going to be out. And the Sioux College Cougars are up by a score of 16-6. Taryn Greco serving for the Cougars. Firth to St. Germain. Ellis. Saved by Sheehan. Baker. And that was blocked down by number 6, Emily Miller. And the Sioux College Cougars are up by a score of 16-7. Abigail Ellis will serve for Sheridan College. Sewell. Baker. Kept alive. What a play that was by Van Dunn. Baker. Hemmed down by Marolt. St. Germain. Hemina blocked. Oh, what a play that was by the front line of the Sioux College Cougars. Elena Ray Marolt. And number 7, Peyton Baker. Sioux College 17 and Sheridan 7. Number 16, Liz Gavey will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Ellis, St. Germain, hammered down there by number 6, Emily Miller, but she couldn't get it over the net. Sioux College 18 and the Bruins 7. Gavey will serve for Sioux College. Agar to St. Germain. Agar. And the Sioux College Cougars let that go and it fell in. Sioux College 18, Sheridan 7. Emily Miller will serve for Sheridan. Sewell, Baker. Marolt gets it over. St. Germain. Agar. And Sioux College couldn't find the ball. Sioux College 18 and Sheridan 9. Emily Miller will serve for Sheridan. Gavey let that go. And that was out. Good work by number 16, Gavey, to make that decision quickly. Sioux College 19, Sheridan 9. Number 11, Elena Ray Marolt will serve. Dug out by Ellis, St. Germain. Craig, and that one off the hand of Darby Sewell. Sioux College 19 and Sheridan 10. Number 7, Kayla St. Germain will serve for Sheridan. Sewell. Baker. Baxter, and she hit that one long. Sioux College 19, Sheridan 11. Kayla St. Germain serving for Sheridan College. Gavey, Baker, Baxter, and that one off the left hand of Kayla St. Germain. Sioux College 20 and Sheridan 11. Number 7, Peyton Baker will serve for Sioux College. Dug out by Ellis. And nobody could get to the ball. Sioux College 21 and the Bruins 11. Peyton Baker will serve for Sioux College. Firth, St. Germain. And oh, silky smooth hands by Isabella Roberge to find an open court. 21-12 in favor of Sault College. Rowan Agar will serve for Sheridan College. Gavey, Baker, Sewell. Saved by Van Dunn. Craig, block. St. Germain, Ellis. Saved by Gavey. Baker, Sewell. Saved by Van Dunn. St. Germain, Ellis. Gavey. Baker. Greco. What a save that was by Agar. St. Germain. Ellis. What a play that was by Sewell to get her hand in there. Blocked. And that went off the hand of Kira Van Dunn. What a rally that was. Best one of the night.
Yeah, amazing. Kind of loving it. Everyone loving it. Good play.
22-12 in favor of Sault College. Darby Sewell will serve for the college. Firth to St. Germain. Ellis. Sewell. Baker. And that fell into an empty court. Nice play by number 7, Peyton Baker. 23-12 in favor of Sault College. Darby Sewell serving. Ellis. St. Germain. Blocked there by Baxter. Avery Baxter with a solid play there at the net. Sault College Cougars set point. Darby Sewell serving. Firth. St. Germain. Hammered down by number 19, Isabelle Roberge, and she got all of that one. That was a wicked shot. Sault College 24, Sheridan 13. Isabelle Roberge serving. Sewell. Baker. Greco. St. Germain. Agar. Roberge over the net. Sheehan. Baker. Gavey. Saved. And that's going to fall out. And the Sault College Cougars win set number 3 by a score of 25-13. So the Sault College Cougars are up 2-1. Sault College a little bit more dominant in that third set than they have been in the first 2.
Oh, yeah, started off the third set, I held the lead strong throughout the entire set, and eventually gave them my last shot to take the win.
And Coach Becky Grisdale has been harping on them all year that they are a better team than their record shows, and they deserved more success in the win column than they've had. And it looks like maybe they've turned a corner here last weekend with their first victory and on the verge of getting their second one of the year here tonight. But you have to win 3 sets, not 2. So they need to keep rolling straight ahead. 25 more points. As we get ready for set number 4. Sheridan College must win or it's over. And they will start with the serve, number 7. Caleb St. Germain will start with the serve. Marolt will come out. Sheehan will come in. Sheehan, Baker, Sewell hammers that one down to an open court. And the Cougars are up 1-0. Number 4, Darby Sewell will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Ellis, or Agar, St. Germain, hit hard by Roberge. And that was long. Sioux College 2, Sheridan no score. Darby Sewell will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Ellis, St. Germain, Agar, saved by Sewell. Greco, saved by St. Germain. Firth, Craig, Sheehan, Greg, or Gavey. And they couldn't save that one. Sioux College 2 and Sheridan 1. Rowan Agar will serve for Sheridan College. Sewell, Baker, Gavey, saved by Agar, but nobody could help her. Sioux College 3, Sheridan 1. Avery Baxter will serve for Sioux College. Avery, Elena, Ray Marolt in for the Cougars. What a serve that was. Baxter just over the net and found the floor. Sioux College 4, Sheridan 1. Avery Baxter will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Ellis, St. Germain. Craig, and she hit it into her own net. Sioux College 5 and Sheridan 1. Avery Baxter serving for the Sioux College Cougars. Firth, St. Germain. Craig, and she hit that one long. Check that, she didn't hit that one long. She hit it wide. Nonetheless, it was out, and that forces Sheridan to use a timeout here early in the 4th set. And Jaden, Sioux College out to a quick 6-1 lead here in set number 4.
Oh, yes, sir. Same lead from last game, last set. So hopefully they can pull it off.
Sheridan's backs against the wall. They have to win this set or it's lights out for tonight. Avery Baxter will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Ellis, St. Germain. Ellis, blocked. Ellis. Sewell, Baker, Greco, St. Germain, Firth, Craig, Sewell, Baker. Oh, and that was blocked on a big-time shot by Gavey. A nice block by number 17, Shailene Craig. Cougar 6, Bruins 2. Isabel Roberge will serve for Sheridan College. Sheehan, Baker, and a pat there by Baker. And that found an open floor. Sioux College 7 and Sheridan 2. Taryn Greco serving for the Cougars. And that was not her best effort. Straight into the net. Sault College 7, Sheridan 3. Shaylin Craig serving for Sheridan College. Sewell, Sheehan, Gavey, St. Germain. Ellis blocked, and that fell in right on the line. And things are going Sault College way tonight. Sault College 8, and the Bruins 3. Number 16, Liz Gavey will serve for the Sault College Cougars. Ellis, St. Germain. Ellis again, saved by Greco. And Marolt couldn't get that one off her right hand. Abigail Ellis will serve for Sheridan College. That was in. That was a good serve by number 11, Abigail Ellis. And the Cougars just watched that one hit the floor. Cougars 8, Bruins 5. Ellis serving. Sheehan. Oh, what a set of hands that was by Baker, but it landed just outside the line. Cougars 8, Bruins 6. Abigail Ellis will serve. Sewell. Off a hand. Craig. Saved by Sheehan. Baker. Gavey. Saved by Ellis. St. Germain. Agar blocked off a hand. Sewell. Gavey. Baker over the net. Van Dunn. Oh, that was hit long and hard by Agar. And the Cougars are up 9-6. Avery Baxter back in the game for the Cougars. Number 11, Elena Ray Marolt will serve for Sault College. Saved by Ellis, St. Germain. Craig over the net. Marolt to Baker. Sewell rips that one long. Cougars 9, Bruins 7. Number 6, Emily Miller will serve for Sheridan College. Sewell. Baker. Sewell. And she didn't hit that one very well. Right into the net. Sault College 9 and the Bruins 8. Pretty even here again in set number 4.
Pretty nice comeback run. We had them beat by a bit, but they're making their way back.
Miller serving for Sheridan. That was long. And that, I thought I saw a long signal on the other side, but they're saying it went in. And the Sault College Cougars and the Sheridan College Bruins are all tied up at 9 in set number 4. And Gene, it looks like set number 4 is going to be like the first two, back and forth right to the end.
Hopefully it doesn't really happen, or we can pull away like we did the second set. So let's have faith in that.
Sheridan has to win this set or they're out. Match is over. And they're neck and neck, all tied up at 9. Number 6, Emily Miller will serve for Sheridan College. That's going to be long. Sault College 10, Sheridan 9. Number 7, Peyton Baker will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. St. Germain, Roberge, Gavey, Baker, Sewell, Hagar, St. Germain, Craig. There's Gavey to Baker, Greco, and she found the floor, and the Cougars are up 11-9. Number 7, Peyton Baker will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. St. Germain, Roberge, Baker, Sheehan, Greco over, St. Germain, Firth, Hagar, and that saved by Baker over Firth to St. Germain. Roberge and Gavey saves that one. Baker, Sewell, Ellis to St. Germain. Hagar, and she didn't hit that one over the net. Landed on their own side of the net. And the Cougars are up by 12. Another nice rally here in set number 4.
Yes, sir. Pulled away a little bit by 3, but it's getting there. Hopefully we can pull away from that. But allow it coming back.
Baker serving for the Cougars. Hagar! And they're going to call a double hit on the number 17, Shaylin Craig, Sioux College 13, and the Bruins 9. Peyton Baker will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Craig, St. Germain, Hagar, saved by Sheehan, Baker, Sewell, off a hand. And the Sioux College Cougars are up by a score of 14-9. Number 7, Peyton Baker will serve for the Cougars. But not before the Sheridan Bruins have used a timeout. So let's see if the Cougars can keep it going here, up by 5.
Yes, sir. Come back here with that same energy, keep momentum going, and pull away for good, and try this one out a little bit.
We're live from the Health and Wellness Center in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, on the campus of the Sioux College Cougars. Sioux College won set number 1. Sheridan College come back and won set number 2. Sioux College come back and won set number 3. And that brings us to where we are now. Sioux College up 2-1. Up 14-9 in set number 4. Number 7, Peyton Baker will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Craig, St. Germain, Hagar, off Sewell. And that will bring the score, Sioux College 14 and Sheridan 10. Number 7, Kayla St. Germain will serve for Sioux College. Or sorry, my apologies. Serve for Sheridan. Gavey, Baker, Greco, Hagar, Van Dunn, Hagar, and she pounded that one right into the net. Sioux College 15 and Sheridan 10. Darby Sewell will serve for Sioux College. Hagar, pushed down by Gavey. Sioux College 16 and the Bruins 10. Darby Sewell will serve for the Cougars. Craig, St. Germain, Traverse, that was blocked. And the front row of the Sioux College Cougars are coming up big here tonight with several blocks. Darby Sewell will serve for Sioux College. Ellis to Agar. Over. And that's out. Jalen Craig hit that out. Long and wide. Sioux College 18 and the Bruins 10. Darby Sewell will serve for Sioux College. Saved by Ellis. Pushed down by Gavey again. Almost a replay of 3 points ago. Sioux College 19 and the Bruins 10. Darby Sewell will serve. Firth, saved by Agar. Roberge. Sheehan. Baker. Greco. Agar up in the air for St. Germain. Push in the air, saved by Roberge. And that will be another point for Sioux College. Sioux College 20 and Sheridan 10. Number 4, Darby Sewell, serving for the Sioux College Cougars. Firth, St. Germain, Agar, saved. And that went off the hand of Baker. Sioux College 20, Sheridan 11. Number 1, Rowan Agar, serving for Sheridan. Sheehan to Baker. Greco. Saved by St. Germain. Craig. That ball was out. And the Cougars are up 21-11. Number 6, Avery Baxter will serve for the Sioux College Cougars. Ellis, St. Germain. Roberge. Sewell to Baker. Greco. Saved by Agar. And Craig. Kind of a change up there. And it fooled everybody. Cougars 21. And the Bruins 12. Number 19, Isabel Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Sewell. Baker. Gavey. And that's going to be 4 hits on Sioux College. 21-13 for Sioux College. Isabel Roberge will serve for Sheridan. Baker. Greco. Saved. And that's Bakes. That went off the hand of Sheehan. And she maybe was thinking about letting it go. And maybe kind of changed her mind at the very last possible second. 21-14 in favor of Sioux College. Isabel Roberge serving for Sheridan. Sheehan. Baker. Sewell. Over the net. And there's another break for Sioux College. As the ball found an empty part of the floor. Sioux College 22 and Sheridan 14. Number 3, Terrence Greco serving. And that one off the net and changed directions on number 3, Heidi Firth. Sioux College set and match point here with Terrence Greco serving. And that was hit wide by Greco. Sioux College 23. The scoreboard had that incorrect. Sioux College 23 and Sheridan 15. Bake serving. Saved by Sheehan. Baker. Marolt. And Marolt brings them to set point and match point. Liz Gavey, number 16, will serve for the set and match. Ellis, Agar, checked out to St. Germain. Over and fell down. And Sheridan is still alive. Sioux College 24 and the Bruins 16. Abigail Ellis serving for Sheridan College. Sheehan, Baker, Sewell. Here it is. And the Sault College Cougars have defeated the Sheridan Bruins 3-1. And other than set number 3, the Sault sets 1, 2, and 4 were really close.
Yeah, they were some of their best sets going neck and neck. The play was really high level and was really good for both teams. And fortunately enough, we were able to pull this off in 4 sets. We get the win.
Sault College Cougars winning the first set. Sheridan College winning the second set. Sault College Cougars coming back and winning set 3 and 4 to take the match. Once again, the Sault College Cougars defeat the Sheridan Bruins by a score of 3-1. Next action for the Sault College Cougars will be right here at the Health and Wellness Center against these same Sheridan Bruins. First serve is set for 12 o'clock noon. For the entire Sault College Cougars athletic department, my name is Mike Armitage. Thanks very much for watching and good night from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.